Dan Ashworth is very much a man in demand at the moment, certainly one that Newcastle United have been keeping their eye on for quite some time for the position of Director of Football. But is he the man to join Newcastle, and when?
Take me home to the banks of the riverside. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best. Yes, it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the riverside.
Hi everybody, I'm Paul, back again with another video, and the news just keeps coming out of Newcastle United, doesn't it? Especially today. Listen, Dan Ashworth is very much ahead of the queue, I think, for the Director of Football role at Newcastle United. There was also rumours yesterday that Mark Overmars was going to be interviewed for the job. Of course, we know that he is no longer Director of Football at Ajax after yesterday. So the two of them are available, and that wasn't the case when we were looking for one earlier in the season. Obviously, Mark Overmars didn't really want to leave Ajax at the time, and we know Dan Ashworth was very much in a role with Brighton, so there was no way we were getting any of them. Now, both of them have become available, but it seems to me and a lot of the media that Dan Ashworth is the man that Newcastle United want to bring in as Director of Football. But when is that going to happen? A lot of reports are saying it's going to be the end of the season, which would be fine by me. I mean, there's nothing really he can do in that role now, between now and the summer. The transfer window is closed. What he can do is, if he's expecting to get the job, which I'm sure he'll have been told that the job's his in the summer, and if that's the case, he will be looking for players now. There's no doubt about it. He will have a good idea of what players to bring in. But is he the man that can bring those big name players into Newcastle and make this team successful and work well with Eddie Howe? I believe he can. I believe he's got very good contacts. Listen, the players that Brighton have brought in this season have been tremendous. A lot of them not very well known and heard of, but have been performing brilliantly for Graham Potter and Brighton this season. And that's hats off to Dan Ashworth for correct scouting, the way he's gone about his job. He's very, very well thought of. So for me to come into Newcastle United is a massive acquisition. Now, there's also Mark Overmars. Now, he will have very, very good contacts across Europe, but he hasn't been as heavily linked to Newcastle United as what Dan Ashworth has. So for me, it seems like maybe they are going with Dan Ashworth. I'm not sure whether either of them have been interviewed yet. We know, obviously, that interviews have taken place for Director of Football roles in the past, but whether these two have been one of them, we don't know that. But Dan Ashworth seems to be at the head of the queue, certainly with all the mainstream media as well. It seems like he is expected to join Newcastle United at the end of the season, which gives him then the summer transfer window to bring in some players to yet again strengthen Eddie Howe and Eddie Howe's squad. But it also depends on what league we're playing in next season. Fingers crossed and all hope that it's going to be the Premier League, and I think it will be the Premier League. I think we will get out of the trouble that we're in due course. So it should be the Premier League next season that Dan Ashworth is aiming at, but it could be the Championship. We have to be realistic and say that the position that we are in at the minute, we are still in relegation trouble, but we need to get out of that, and I think we will. So whether it be Dan Ashworth or Mark Overmars, I'd be happy with either one, to be honest. I mean, both are very experienced now in that role. Mark Overmars, certainly with Ajax, has a tremendous reputation with him. Dan Ashworth now has a very good reputation with him for what he's done at Brighton and the players that he's brought in. So it's very, very exciting times. Either one I'd be happy with. Nothing is a done deal yet. I know there's some channels been reporting that it's not a done deal yet, but hopefully in due course something will be announced that will tell us that one of these guys is going to be Director of Football at Newcastle United, and it is probably going to be Dan Ashworth after his resignation from Brighton. So a lot to look forward to, guys. I mean, it's going to be a big summer again for Newcastle United. No matter what division we're in, the news never stops at this football club. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It is going up. We're almost at 9k. It'd be fantastic when we get there. So thank you in advance for that. You can become a member of the channel. Just hit the join button, or you can click the link in the description, and that'll take you to the membership to join the channel that way. And a big shout out to our sponsors, Geordie Riffs, professional guitar setups and repairs in the Northeast. Graham and Natalie will help you. They'll give you 10% off your first setup or repair, and they will also give you your first guitar lesson completely free of charge. Their link to their website is down below in the description, but you can find them on Facebook and Twitter as well. So thank you to them for the continued support of the channel. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care.